Continue. Number 3. More of the other mitzvahs can be equated to the... No, I'm sorry. None of the other mitzvahs can be equated to the study of the Torah. Rather than study of the Torah can be equated to all of the mitzvahs. Because study leads to deed. Therefore, study takes precedence of the deed in all cases. Okay, that's very, very deep and very, very interesting. So let's try to understand what it says here. So what is more important? It's people who do not know much, so they have this question, like what is the more important, study of the Torah or doing the deed? Okay, that's okay. Rambam answered this question right here. None of the other mitzvahs can be equated to the Torah study. So the Torah study is the highest. No other mitzvahs. We're not comparing any other activities. No other mitzvah can be compared to the Torah study. Rather, the Torah study can be equated to all other mitzvahs. All other mitzvahs combined. Right? Because the study leads to deeds. Okay. So let's see. All of the mitzvahs combined. 17. The case of Mishnah cites Peah 1:1 as a source for this statement. The Mishnah lists the number of the mitzvahs whose benefit I enjoy in this world, though the principal reward remains for the world to come, and concludes that the study of the Torah is equivalent to them all. However, Lev Shlomo notes that antecedents of the phrase "them all" are the various mitzvahs which are mentioned previously in the Mishnah, and not all of the mitzvahs of the Torah. Okay. Hence, he refers to Yerushalayim Talmud to Peah 1:1, which states all of the mitzvahs of the Torah are not worthy and not worth one word of the Torah. That's just from this you see how it is important to learn of the Torah. So people give up the Torah study, go do all this nonsenses. So if they only knew what they're giving up, so that might stop them. Maybe yes, maybe no. Just because person know the price, unless it's tangible, something that you can I don't know. Unless it's money or he sees like some or she sees some kind of results, like people do not understand. Even they read 100 times. Okay. So continue, because the Torah study leads to deeds. But deeds do not necessarily lead to Torah study. Maybe even opposite. For without study, one will never know how to fulfill the mitzvah. So the person who does not study Torah does not go to Gan Eden, for sure. How do I know for sure? Why is that? So can he be a decent person? No, absolutely not. Right? So unless he studies Torah, there is a chance for a person to go to Gan Eden. If not, not. Okay, continue. Therefore, study takes precedence over deed in all cases. Over deed, 19. See chapter 1, Halachah 3, and commentary to it. Though there is a similarity between the Halachah cited above and present one, the two are not redundant. Okay. The two are not redundant. That Halachah deals with a course of action proper for the person whose father has not instructed him in the Torah study. One second. Let me go back. Sorry. See chapter 1, Halachah 3. So it's very beginning of this chapter. All right. Chapter 1, Halachah 3, and commentary to it. Though there is a similarity between the Halachah cited above and present one, the two are not redundant. That Halachah deals with a course of action proper for a person whose father not instructed him in Torah study. As we said, just to remind us what we said, that so a father is obligated to instruct this child Torah study, or after some age, so he has to pay actually for somebody. So you do it yourself, or or you pay somebody. You can, I don't know, you can fix your plumbing yourself, or you can hire somebody, whatever you do, but it must be done. So, but if it was not done, right, if it was not done, and now child grew up, so now he's obligated to learn the Torah. So it's he has his own personal obligation. Okay. The Rambam instructs such a person that rather than ignoring the Torah study and devote himself to perform the good deeds alone, he should study Torah. So just because people say, no, I was not raised in a religious family, I was raised in a traditional family, which has nothing to do with the tradition of Moshe and from Mount Sinai, right? So from that family, from this, so all of these things are not an excuse. Right, so a person says, I'm going to do good deeds, I'm going to visit the sick. Okay, it's very nice of you to visit the sick, and it's a very big mitzvah, but you ignore all other mitzvahs, so you fail like every second of your life. This chapter centers around the principle of the Torah study is the highest rank a person can reach. So Torah study is the highest rank, meaning on a step or on a ladder, like the person can reach. Accordingly, the advice in this, in the following halacha, applies to even a person who has established a basis of Torah knowledge. It teaches him to seek the personal fulfillment in study, rather than in deed. So even though he has a basic knowledge, so some things. I mean, me personally, I never met, like, unless somebody very big Torah scholar, never met anybody that finished Shulchan Aruch, right? I never met, even, forget about Shulchan Aruch, even Mishnah Brura. Okay, people say things, but okay. So and they go into the deeds. So deeds are very good, but the person does not know what to do. Similarly, it advises us that the most propitious ways to use each moment of spare time is to devote these moments to Torah study. So that's what we must actually like take into consideration and try to apply in our life. So many times, like if a person is tired, she can listen to the classes. You're driving somewhere, you're walking on the street, you're standing in line in a bank or wherever you're standing. So you're not obligated to talk to all of the people, right? You're standing in a supermarket, in a register, you're shopping, so you can listen to a lecture, right? So every spare moment. Okay, 19. So one more time the whole sentence. It says that therefore study takes precedence over deed in all cases. So number 20. With the expression, with the exception of the instance mentioned in the following halacha. With exception of instance mentioned in the following halacha. Okay, so when deed is actually taking precedence. Okay. Therefore, the Torah study takes precedence over the deed in all cases. Okay. So what is the exception?